night. I'm in Tucker versus channel today because I don't know, for some reason I got in a hold of his phone and I tapped into his YouTube channel and I just went live for them. And as you can see, they're sleeping over there. I don't know what they're doing under the sheets, but I guess they're having fun or sleeping. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're doing something. Tuckerverse. Hello, Tuckerverse. Lily Tucker. Oh, he's
What's up,
there. He's
guys?
alive.
We're under the sheets and
Oh
it's
wow,
Saturday
they were
night.
hiding.
Woo!
They were hiding.
We were hiding under the sheets. You see how my face is red, excited, my eyes are bloodshot.
Oh
It's
man.
one of those nights starting it out on a Saturday night, guys.
Aren't you guys happy to see Tuckerverse?
On
Under
vacation,
the
man.
sheets.
It's been a while.
And guess what, guys?
How long it's been?
It's coming up. We got that little 4th of July weekend.
Oh
Woo! Oh,
man.
shit, we got 2 people already in the house. Damn, already getting people
And I
excited.
heard some good news that Tuckerverse was in the beach today with a family. Hit
Oh
some
my
waves.
lord, that is why I'm burnt. You can see all this. You can see all the lobster. My back is burnt, chest is burnt,
Oh man.
legs are burnt. Other places that shouldn't be burnt, they got a little sand in it. They got a little too excited. Yeah, I
Oh
found out.
boy.
Well, I got home. I got home and because I needed to cut the grass because you know how all this rain's been happening. So I wore my beach clothes home. So and I was like, man, I was like, you know how you get that little raw sensation in between your legs, you know, down there a little bit sometimes. And I would cut the grass, and I was like, "Damn it, man!" You know, I think now I got a little too burnt or something. And then when I got home, when I finally got in, take all my clothes, and I pulled off, and a pile of sand came down. I was like, I didn't realize. I guess I had all, I guess one of the fat rolls I had down there, you know, had a little sand stuck here and there, and it just
You
freaking
were you
hurt.
were like totally overwhelmed all that sun.
Dude, it was like sandpaper. It's rubbing. It was rubbing, and make a big old raw spot down there.
Oh
So
wow.
but boy, it hurt. But I had to put some of that good old A&D and rub it on there. Lily helped me rub. Look,
Oh
she helped
wow.
me rub it in. He helped me rub it. She rubbed it in.
So that all that sun is not your best friend, huh?
Nah, man, I'm not a sand man. I'm not a sand man.
Oh man.
I rather. I tell you the truth. Beach is fun. I'd rather be in a swimming pool, man. So I'd rather be in a swimming pool.
Well, I guess the next time you guys should go to the pool then.
Well, we're going to the water park this coming week. Going to
Oh yeah.
SeaWorld. We're going to see my cousin Shamu and the big walrus. She said I look like that big old walrus in the walrus tank. So
Oh wow.
I'm gonna say it. You know, she said when I lay on the bed, I lay on my. Sometimes I sleep on my belly, and have my feet are up like up in there, and it looks like flippers. And she
So
said when I start snoring and farting and all at night, she said like something like that. Work. She said I just need a
not,
big old.
so
I just need to put 2 big old tusks in my mouth. I already got the beard on it. You know that that whole hairy mouth the old walrus has.
so just
So
for giggles, you're gonna give your family a little visit then.
yeah, and my second family. You know
Oh okay.
my second walruses and
All right.
seals and sea lions and all the fat animals. You know, I got all that blubber they got. You know, they got a little blubber. You know, like
All right.
Rocky.
So here, Wheels and Fur Entertainment is speaking for the people that for sure, you gonna make a live when you go to the water park next week.
Well, if I'll do some videos. I don't know. I'll try to do a live. I guess with there. If because I don't know if I'll even have to take my phone. Lily probably have her phone. So
That live has to be family oriented. So you have to
I'll
involve your
let her
kids.
do it.
You
I'll
have
let
to
her
involve
take it.
your wife.
Well, I
Everything.
probably now when we're at SeaWorld, I might do some lives. At the water park, I'm depending because I don't want to get my phone wet. But I can SeaWorld,
Hola,
yeah,
cómo
definitely.
está?
We got somebody in the house. What's going on? Hold on. But yeah, like today. If we first started out there, because my son wanted to go fishing, so we went fishing yesterday. Didn't catch nothing. It was a little rough. Oh yeah, Josh caught a small bass. He caught one small bass. And it's, we weren't gonna keep it. It was a small one. So we want to go see saltwater fishing. But of course, my 2 reels I really needed for saltwater fishing both didn't have. I had to fix them before we can even fish. So and it was low tide, so all the rocks were up there, and I really didn't have the proper hooks and stuff for sea fish. For because a saltwater fish and a freaking freshwater fish. The line and bait tackle.
Hola, Johnny.
It's a little different from freshwater.
Todo bien, todo bien. ¿Cómo te va la noche?
Who's
So
Johnny?
I'm not sure. I mean,
She's asking what they're asking how you guys doing.
good, doing really good. So I set up the lines, and of course it was low tide. And where the jetty's cool, but it's not cool the way the rocks are out there. And it was choppy as hell. So we threw the lines out, and we kept getting hung up in the rocks, and it's not really you get to hook up in a rock down there. It's not like the same as a freshwater. You get hooked up in rocks, because them big rocks in the
Bien, ¿y
on
tú,
the
Lili, cómo está?
jetty. Jetty.
Somebody asked that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Todo bien, gracias.
Lily's my translator.
Johnny, who's Johnny?
Yeah, Lily's my translator. So
We're doing good, Johnny.
So but what was cool? I mean, we saw like 5 men. I got a little bit of video. There's 5 big old manatees out there, and I seen a sea turtle. I got a video of the sea turtle, and the guy said there was some snook out there, so I was trying to get to him, but I kept breaking the line, and I didn't come with the proper bait. We was fishing with hot dogs. I mean, you can fish with, next time. I'm gonna get bacon or.
Es esposo de Lily, el que te está escribiendo. Lily Tucker, es la esposa de él.
So, but like I said.
Oh, he's there with you, Georgie.
Somos tremendas personas, buenísimas.
He's there with you?
No, I don't know him.
Oh, cool.
Él está preguntando que si tú eres esposa, que si yo soy marido de él.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we got.
Ahora sí lo veo.
So, you know him?
No, I don't know.
No. Oh, cool. Welcome.
Bienvenido.
Welcome. But yeah, the fish, like I said, we saw the sea turtle was really cool. The manatees. Like next time I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna have the proper when I go back. It's a real nice area. I'll have to take you over there, Georgie, when you come down, man. It's a real nice area. You get a lot of good videos. A lot of big boats. I got some big boats going in and out. So
yeah,
some cool videos.
I'll be nice.
But it's a nice area. Just a picnic, barbecue. I'm sure it's gonna be packed on the 4th of July. And the beach was really good. The beach was really nice. The kids enjoyed it. Like I said, we and him was just going there to fish first, and then so we ended up went after I broke the lines on. So we went over to the beach. Was over there for a little while. The beach was real clean. I don't like it as much as I like the West Coast beaches a little better over in Fort Myers, but it was pretty nice. It was clean. We just got a lot of sand. It's nicer when you're staying at the hotel or beach right there, and then you go clean up instead of have to drive back home and stuff. But yeah, we had a good time there, and then we ate some Big Apple pizza with the wings and all that. And then got a little ice cream and ice cream cone afterwards. I mean, it was a definitely.
You're making me want to go over there, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got some good pizza. You're the pizza man, and I got some good pizza places for you, man. Oh, I know it ain't Cuban pizza, but it's good. It's like New York and style pizza, man. These 2 places, man, they cook it just like they like New York style pizza, man. It's a thin, real thin crust, big old slices, man, really good. I don't know if you got any good places down there like that, but it's this.
Yeah, man. I'm like
good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Really, really good pizzas.
Maybe you got places over there for pizza that I don't got down here in Miami.
Well, they're more on the coast. Our town doesn't have really good. Our town ain't really great on pizza. It's not. We don't have. We just got the basic stuff. Little Caesar.
Claro que sí. Suscríbete a Wheels and Fur Entertainment. Y a Lily Tucker.
Yeah, Wheels and Fur Entertainment.
Pásale el canal tuyo, Lily. Pásale el canal mío. Pásale el canal tuyo y pásale el canal mío.
Oh, I was going to tell you. There's Dave. What's up, Dave? Dude, I had a guy post. I guess one of my videos today. There's a Mexican boxer. God, this guy said I look like an older white version of this. It's a Mexican. God, what was that guy's name?
Mucho gusto.
Shit.
Oh, de Venezuela, qué bueno.
Damn it! I'd have if I had another phone. God, what's this guy? What was that guy's name? That's fireworks. Yeah, we got people shooting fireworks behind our house. So
Suscríbete a Wheel and Fur Entertainment.
Ya empezaron a pichón. ¿Eh?
El so de Venezuela, he says.
Venezuela, yeah.
Venezuela. So what's going on? What's going on? Suicide Squad officially canceled. Yeah, really? Oh wow. Probably a day. Probably. I pissed Dave. I know I pissed him off the other day saying it. Probably a lot of those movies ain't gonna be made. For one thing, there's writer strikes. Two thing, they're fixing to be what you call it, actor strike. Plus three, Warner Bros is broke as hell and they ain't got no money. So a lot of stuff may not get made. It might be, oh, we're gonna make this Brave and the Bold and this movie, but they ain't got no money. I've heard they're gonna sell stuff off to Netflix and other things. So a lot of that stuff ain't gonna be made. Yep, there's another big firework. But what was I gonna say? Leonardo versus Duran. No Mars. Leonardo versus Duran. No Mars. Not sure what it is. God, what was that? What's that guy? The guy said. Okay, there. Okay, George, you still there? You disappear.
I'm here, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's Lily, go to my comments here, see if I can go here. Let me see.
Trying to put wheels of fur.
Okay.
I'm trying to write down the. Estoy tratando de poner ahí los canales.
Okay, Will.
Para que sea más fácil para ustedes.
Wait a minute. Oh man, they're booming out there. All right, let me see something here. Let me see.
I think he's a YouTuber.
Okay, yeah. If you found my channel, I got George's channel right there. If you go right below, you'll see.
Mi canal está en el canal de él.
Wheels of Fur and Lily Tucker. That's my wife there. Let me see. Let me go to this real quick. Let me see. I'll tell you this guy because I'm trying. I can't figure the guy's name.
She's trying to find. Hay un señor que parece a mi esposo. Que él es un boxeador mexicano.
Okay, let me see. Here it is.
No sé si ustedes lo conocen.
Okay, let me see.
La chica Lily Tucker.
Lily Tucker.
Si quieres suscribirte a su canal, es Lily Tucker.
Okay. This is the guy, right? All right. He says this dude is the older white version of. He's a Canelo as. How you pronounce that?
Okay. ¿Quién conoce a Canelo Álvarez?
You know who that is, George? I didn't know who that was. Canelo
Álvarez.
He's a
show him a picture.
Well, he's a well, find it. Wait, he's a Mexican boxer. And I looked at the picture and actually he sort of does look like me.
I used to have a dog with that name before.
Dude, I was like, holy crap, he does look like me a little bit. I was like, wow. I mean, some features not exactly like me, but I was like, man, it looked like.
Canelo Álvarez. Señores y señores.
Okay, look at this guy. Well, that's one picture. That's one picture. But this guy said I look like this guy. You see this guy? I mean, some pictures, but there's a couple more pictures I saw. It looked really close to me. You see, Jordan? I mean, some resemblance. I mean, he's got red in it. Red. So he might be like Mexican Irish or something. One of his parents must be Irish.
Let me show you another picture.
Yeah, I mean, there's some resemblance, and I was like, I didn't know who the guy. I was like, who they were talking about. Yeah, I don't know who the guy. I didn't know who the guy. Okay, here's a better one. Look at this, Georgie. Everybody on the thing. I mean, a little bit. I mean,
Yeah, you look like him.
A little bit. I mean, he has some pictures with a little bit of fur on his face, like I do sometimes, and with the hair. You see how how his hair's all like whacked out, sometimes a little bit on the sides. My hair gets like that, and I mean, he has some features. So, man, I might. When I'm up at SeaWorld, I might be giving autographs out. You never know. I'm like, damn, man, I might be. Well, somebody told me in the past I look like that guy does.
If you shape like that, you look just like him.
Yeah, but then your sister said it looked like what's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy, and I don't think.
Just like you, Daddy. He does this just like you, Papi.
Well, here's another one, guys. Here's another one that does this. So guys, I meant a little bit. Look, Georgie.
Yep.
A little bit. I mean, what do you think, guys? Do I look like this guy? I mean, a
Yeah.
little bit. I mean, he's got some features. He might be my twin. I might have a twin out there that I didn't know about. You know. I know.
You got an air, bro. You got an air.
Yeah, might have a twin out there. You never know. Or never know.
Everybody has a twin.
Well, you know what somebody told. Well, your sister said I look like the guy from Jurassic Park,
Yeah,
but
he looks
I
like
don't. What's his name?
the guy from Jurassic Park.
Oh, God. I can't think of his name now.
Does anybody know?
Star Lord.
Ask
Star
the
Lord.
audience.
I can't think of his damn name now.
Ask the audience.
Oh, they know. I just can't think of his name. I don't think I look like him. Maybe when he gets all scruffy, I could look a little bit like him. And then, yeah, David says I can see the result. He might be my twin brother. I don't even know. You know, he might have. You never know. I mean, Chris Pratt. Yeah, I just can't figure his name. Chris Pratt. I don't think maybe when he gets that little scruffy thing, maybe a little bit, but not. I don't think. And then I had some people say I look like the guy. Price is Right a long time.
The problem is, he needs to shave.
When
Right now he hasn't shaved.
when I used to wear glasses a lot, I look like what's his name who took over Bob Barker's spot.
But when he does,
But I don't think I look like him. He has darker hair. Yeah. Dave, I don't know. Some guy put a comment on one of my videos and said I look like the older white version of this guy. So I was like, oh, I didn't know who it was. I said, I hope it's a good thing. I didn't know who the hell it was. I was like, couldn't imagine who this guy was. And I was like, oh, okay. And I looked at the thing. And I said, well, maybe. At least he gave me a badass. I figured it was some goofy guy or something. Look more like Hemsworth. Who, me? If I had the long hair and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, we went to the beach today. Like I was saying earlier, we went to the beach today. Wasn't successful in fishing, but we had a good time on the water. You know, swimming and like I said, it was clean. No rain. And you know what, George? It wasn't that hot.
Hey, I think homie's trying to hit on your girl, bro.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, he subscribed to her channel. And he's like, oh, she's God.
You got
What?
No.
What did he say?
Yeah, but you got and see. I don't know what.
You God.
I don't know what. But
Oh, Lily.
good. Subscribe to Georgie's too if you can. Subscribe to Georgie's. Like I said, you know what thing about Georgie when we went out there was not hot. It was there was no cloud. There was no clouds really. Was it? Wasn't overcast. Was it?
No.
No, it was.
There was not a cloud in the sky.
Not really a cloud in the sky. We went out by like 2, 3 o'clock. Was out there, and it wasn't hot. It wasn't that hot. You know, it was like the day before we went fishing. It was like 100 degrees out there at the lake out here, but over there it was not like. I mean, I got sunburned. I mean, I'm sunburned. And it felt a little hot, but it wasn't.
I can't find you.
Who, me? Oh, but
on your Tuckerverse?
Yeah, from Tuckerverse. Just look for live.
Okay.
Yeah, I just took it off. Yeah, guys, hit that like button if you can. Appreciate that. But it wasn't like hot. It was probably felt like it was like maybe 80 some degrees. Wasn't. And normally it's like 100. I know we had a friend that was up in Orlando. And they said it was like 100 and something degrees up there. So, but I mean, for being at the beach, I mean, normally, I can feel it. I'm burnt a little bit, but I want like Red Lobster burnt. So, and I didn't even put that much sunscreen on, so I didn't get as burned as I normally would get at the beach. So, but it was.
It's only 7 degrees.
Yeah, so that's good. Maybe it's cooling off a little bit.
Wow.
No rain today.
A lot nicer over there.
Yeah. So,
over here we have 100.
Yeah. What was like green? We get like the greenhouse effect.
It's so humid. It's extremely humid or weather here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like we get up in the morning and we look out the windows and they're covered in steam. Like that's how hot it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like humid it is outside. Like
yeah.
a sauna. Like you step into a sauna.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to SeaWorld this coming week, and the water park up there. So hopefully the weather will stay nice. We've got a nice hotel up there in Orlando, so stay there a couple days. So hopefully What's he say? I don't know what CHAO.
That's why you need to learn some Spanish.
Mm.
Ciao. Bye. Okay, bye.
Oh, okay. Bye. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, like I said,
Thanks for calling.
check out Lily's channel, Georgie's channel, all kind of good stuff. All the
They don't know me by Georgie, bro.
Wheels and Fur. Oh,
What is it?
Wheels and Fur Entertainment. They know your real name, man. Damn fireworks sounds like an explosion. You got some, David, at your house already? They're not technically. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to not shoot fireworks off till the 4th. I mean, I was looking at. There's laws. I didn't realize that there's laws. You're only supposed to. You're only supposed to be able to shoot fireworks off New Year's, 4th of July, and was it Memorial? I think Memorial Day. No, but technically there is. Like if you're in a city, you go in the city, they can arrest you for shooting off fireworks in the city, you know, and stuff. Yeah. I mean, out where I live, yeah, we live out in the middle of nowhere. So if somebody comes out, somebody shoots one here, they ain't come out. But if you go out in the middle of, you go downtown, middle of Miami, you shoot off a firework, like during any time of regular year, they'll put you ass in jail. $1,000 fine here. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Dave. But like during, I think I said it's Memorial. I was reading that because there was some law that said Memorial Day, New Year's, and 4th of July, and I'm not sure about. And I'm sure about Labor Day. I guess not Labor Day. But yeah. But like if you're in downtown Miami or LA or New York or something like that, I don't know, maybe even the city here, because you shoot one off, you can get a noise resonance thing. But yeah, here they don't care. No, out here in the country they don't care nothing. But or out in middle Midwest or something. But if you're in the middle of the city, yeah, they can give you. He said $1,000 fine there in California. So it's all depending where you're at, or not. Unless you got a little theme park like Disney or something, you got a permit to do it.
They're from.
I know. You know what's funny about that. There's houses around Disney. And so you hear I'm about an hour drive from Los Angeles. They're still. You like in the city area, Dave, or you the country more? Because usually, I mean, I don't know how it is in California, but I mean, once you get out of the city area, they don't mess with you at all. But I was thinking like those people over, that live around, like even Disneyland. I mean, I know there's houses, or Disney World. We got 4 parks here, and then we got SeaWorld on top of that, and you got 2 Universal parks. So, and whatever else, they're shooting fireworks every night at all parks. So, if you live up there, I bet you get tired of seeing fireworks or hearing fireworks. What's up, Tim? What's going on? More like a small city. Yeah, it's like we're here. But Tim, you doing all right, brother? Georgia, Mr. Wilford. Tim, that's Kylo Ren. That's I was telling you about Kylo Ren. He's big and TikTok and stuff. He looks just like Kylo Ren, man. I swear, if they ever need a stunt double for him, he is down. Adam Driver, man. You know what? Tim, man, you should audition for that Fantastic Four role, since Adam Driver doesn't want to play Mr. Fantastic anymore, man. You should say, hey, I'm Adam Driver. I'll take that role. You get it, man. You get it. I've been hearing them since April. Really? Wow. So people stored up the fireworks since April. Oh yeah,
some people do that.
Yeah, I mean,
some people store from the year before.
Yeah, but he's saying that they're shooting them off. Well, since April.
They store them.
Well, where he lives in California, they will give him $1,000 fine.
Really?
Yeah, certain town. Yeah, he lives close to Los Angeles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, there's laws that you can only shoot them off during New Year's, Memorial Day, and 4th of July.
That sucks.
There's city laws. Like Georgie went shot some off in his neighborhood right now. He could get fined. Hey, they could fine him. They could fine him. Yeah, just don't be in the city or area like it. It said, yeah, Margot Robbie is out to. Yeah, man, I'll play if Mr. Friends on me. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, Tim. Man, dude, you walk in there, they think it's Adam Driver's back. You get paid that big money then. I really don't understand him. Well, here's the thing, with them 2 strikes going on, maybe he may still play. They ain't gonna be shooting that movie no time soon. So we may not get to see any kind of movies no time soon. Hey, did any of y'all see Indiana Jones, or are y'all still on the fence on it? I know Poe. I know Poe wrote me, told me he was going to see it today. So I was hoping to get his, because I wrote a little thing, well, one of the things on the YouTube to say, has anybody seen Indiana Jones? Post your comments. He told me he was going to see it today, so I was hoping to see something back from him, see what he thought about it. I mean, I've heard negative from the early reviewers, but hopefully it's not as bad as what I'm hearing. Hopefully it's at least better than Crystal Skull. That's the only thing I say. Crystal Skull was a little disappointing. I hope at least it's better than that one. So if it's worse than that one, then we got to worry. And there's a lot of worries. But I know it ain't gonna be as good as the original 3. I mean, that's gonna be hard to do, but hard to beat. So, but hopefully it's at least better than a Crystal Skull. George, what are you doing? Driving?
Yep.
Oh, you heading home? Oh, okay. He's heading home. So, what's going on, guys? Anything else new? I think, what else is coming out? Anything else coming out from Indiana Jones this week, or we pretty much can't talk about Secret Invasion because I haven't seen either episode. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 episodes. I haven't seen any of them, so I don't even know what on that. I haven't heard it's good either. I'm trying to think. Still haven't seen Spider-Man. I want to see it. Haven't seen it yet. We do no desire to see Indy 5. Tim, I want to see it. I just, it's one of them, my dad was wanting to go see Indy 5. He was every Indiana Jones film. Me and him together. So we'll probably the way it's going. It'll probably be on Video or Disney Plus by next month. Pretty much like the Flash. She'll probably be giving it to Flash. Or in CW. CW or something by next week. It's probably on independent TV. Probably not special. So probably the only really good movie coming out next would be Mission Impossible. The next Mission Impossible film. So, yeah, George, you hadn't seen Fast X yet, have you? George's all frozen up. Is he now? He's supposed to still. I recommend it, man. It was good. I liked it. I know some people said they didn't like it, some people, but Jason Momoa is fire in that, man. I mean, that's the problem. He makes the movie, Jason Momoa on Fast X. I actually can't wait till it comes. I look for it to be out on Peacock here in the next month. We can watch. I watch it again. Non-pirate ship. Type. Viewing. So see what happens. Yep, shooting on a little fireworks. So I hope not.
You got fireworks?
Yeah, they're popping them in the woods, man. The woods are on fire, man. Or they on fire, but they're lighting up. But
I hope they don't light them on fire, bro.
No. It's just No, well, it's wet, man. It's dude. If they couldn't catch them woods on fire, all the rain we've got. It's like a swamp below them, so it can burn the trees, but they ain't gonna go nowhere. It's swamp, no grass. It won't burn now. About if it did about 3 months ago, you just shot a firework in there, you'd probably burnt this. Probably my whole pasture would have been engulfed in flames, but not right now. No. And even if it burned the woods, it wouldn't get past our pasture because it's like it'd be like trying to set a fire in the Everglades. Unless there's gasoline on top of that water, it's not gonna burn. So see what I may do another chill stream tomorrow, like we did last Sunday. Oh, okay. I'll check it out if I'm not busy. That was a good little stream we had last week, Tim. But yeah, nothing else been going on. I got home. I was trying to cut my grass because I was trying to get ahead of the in case it rains or before we go on vacation. And I think I bust a blue. I don't know if it was a piston in the engine blew or something because it was running fine. I had to go get some gas. Put the gas. It might have been the gas. I don't know. Put some gas in because I cut a big section and started going. It wasn't. I didn't hit nothing. Nothing. Just moving straightly. And they are boom. They are booming. It starts smoking. It shuts off, and then it starts ratting that like the engine's round. So sound like maybe a piston went in the engine or something. So I was like, damn, I got now half my yard cut, and I had to go push it back to the barn. So hopefully it don't rain when you get this thing fixed, and especially going into this next week, because nobody's going to be wanting to work next week because of course it's 4th of July. So everything's been going like crazy wrong. My AC was acting up the other day. My fridge was acting up. My mom's washer and dryer. I was like, dude, everything was breaking at one time. It's like crazy. Bad, like negative energy in the air or stuff. And just don't want to try everything. But Georgie, what are you doing, man? You just been working hard, huh?
Yep, just work and more work, bro.
Nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing.
Nope, just a lot of the miles and a lot of tires.
He been hitting those tires hard, wheels, and he needs to start hitting that fur a little harder, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Yep. So you got some new videos you're gonna pop out for us this week?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of content coming.
Did you get some clips today?
Yep. A lot of content.
Oh, good. So we had a major outage Thursday night till Friday about 8 p.m. Really? Yeah, it's power outage. Dude, well, yesterday the freaking internet was like gone. Half of Florida didn't have internet yesterday. They were like everybody was bitching out Comcast and
It's
somebody else.
The weather's
Dude, there was people complaining and crying. Oh, no internet. We didn't got news. Well, I got Verizon and we got CenturyLink and they're garbage anyway. So when they halftime don't work, but usually Comcast is pretty good. I would say you don't usually hear too many Comcast people bitching and complaining, but they were bitching all over the place. Just
too much water, bro. Too much water.
Yeah, probably the lines were messing up. See, that's the thing about ours. Our lines are so old, and they haven't upgraded them. And so when it rains, like in the ditches flood, and these idiots who put these lines in the thing, they put a freaking power box or cable box in the middle of the ditch, and when the ditch decides to overflow, you basically got a electrical box in the middle of the it's like putting it in the middle of a canal, of course, electronics and cords and wires and fiber optics does not do very good with setting water, it doesn't work very good. Stagnant, stale water, so it's not even clean, it's dirty, filthy water. So, ain't just water going from mud and animals and ants. And that's another thing. Then these ants try to, of course they'll try to crawl in there and they're bad about getting in electronics because they do that to my pump over there when it starts flooding. They'll get in there, they'll start trying to build a nest in the little pump box, and the one that triggers the pump, where the water will go start flowing, and they'll start that, or a stupid lizard gets in there and gets fried in there every so often. So yeah, well then you got all those. Well, Tim, are you getting affected with all them wildfires up there? You getting smoked out up there? I know he lives in Indiana, I believe, right, Tim? I got a friend who's heading up to Michigan. I think he's there by now. He's probably up there. He's heading up to Detroit, pretty much close to where G lives up there in Detroit area. So, and it's supposed to be really bad up there, smoke up that whole area. So I don't know if it's gone that far towards y'all in Indiana. I know Deej lives in Illinois, so I don't know how far the smoke's gone, but they said up where he's at, he said it's pretty much its air quality is not too good. he's gonna be up there for a couple weeks. One of my coworkers, and so he's like, sucks. I was like, man, that sucks, man. You know, you go on your vacation, you have to, be in a, low quality air area. Have to. He said he might have to wear a mask and stuff just for the quality air. I said that sucks. We had some smoke the other day. I guess when when the air jet stream comes down. Y'all ain't had no really bad weather though, have y'all? I know Deej says it. He's like they're in drought over in Illinois. I said he's not been able to work for the last couple of weeks because there's no rain on the crops. And said the soybeans and the corn's just like drying up. Kind of garbagey, but that's life.
What's wrong, bro? Why are you so frustrated?
Huh?
Why are you so frustrated?
No, just I was just talking about about the weather and stuff, sort of messed up the plans. I was like about my friend going up to Michigan, and he's hadn't been gone up there for a couple of years, and it's just he said it's just the quality air is really bad up there. So it's kind of that's what I said. It's kind of sucks, man. You go up there on vacation and you choking on the smoke and all that. The whole time you're there.
Yeah.
This nasty weather and all that. It's like screwing up everybody. Then I was thinking about Deej. I said, now where he lives, it was raining. Now it's droughting like crazy, and he can't even work because the crops are all messing up and stuff, drying up, and crappy weather. This has been really nasty weather everywhere. My wife's snoring. That's not a bear. That's my wife snoring in the background here. So Georgia, when you coming down here, man, or coming up here? Not I keep saying down here, up here. Yes, so you got to go up instead of down.
By the 22nd of next month. Whoa,
22nd.
I told Lily that by the 22nd I was going.
Oh, okay. That's Josh's birthday. We got to. We're going to see the things. We're going to go to SeaWorld and Fang. What is it? This week or Thursday and Friday. We're going this coming week. And then I got them an extra. I got it somehow when I was getting the tickets to see what they was saying was an option for it was very really cheap. I got an extra ticket to Busch Gardens. So they've never none of them's been. So Liddy's never been to Busch Gardens, and have you ever been to Busch Gardens?
Nah.
It's over in Tampa. It's like a Savannah Park. It's got roller coasters, water rides, and all that stuff. So Josh wanted to go there. He wanted to go there too. So I was like, well, I got that. And I said, well, we'll go for your birthday, but I have to go. With these tickets we got, because it was a 4th of July sale. So it was basically you got two parks for $100. And then it was a third park. If you want to get the third park, it's like for like $120 or something like that dollars. You get 3 parks, which is pretty damn cheap because them damn parks are like usually $100 a piece. So I was like, okay. So I said, well, for that little bit extra, we'll go, and I'll take him for his birthday. So, but the problem is, I got to go after we go there. We got to go within 14 days. So I was going to go on his birthday, the 22nd, but I'm going to have to go now before the 22nd, because the 14 days will be like that couple days before his birthday. So I'm like, well, I'm off this week. I'm gonna go back to work a week, and you know what? I'm gonna take another week off. Everybody else taking weeks, so I'm gonna take another week off. So we're gonna go probably to Busch Gardens on a middle of the week, like a Tuesday or Wednesday, just for the day. We're not gonna stay up there. We're just gonna go for the day. And it'd be before his birthday.
That's awesome.
And hopefully you'll be here coming that weekend. So I was like, okay. I told him, I said, we'll do that. It's your birthday. So I'll take him over there, and then he'll get to go. He ain't never been to Tampa over there. He ain't been to Tampa since he was a baby, so he wants to go to Tampa. I was like, okay, we'll go over to Tampa. And I told him we might drive by the stadium and stuff over and he wants to see where the Rays and the Bucks and them play. So I said, we might just drive over by the stadium and stuff, and so you can see the stadium and stuff. So it should be a good little birthday, and then we'll go out and take him out to eat over there and stuff. So Plus, it's a fun park. If I haven't been there, I haven't been to Busch Gardens since me and Lily got married. So that's been been 16, 17, probably probably 8, close to almost 20 years. I haven't been there in 20 years to the Busch Gardens, and I used to enjoy it when I was a long time ago. So hard to say 20 years. That's 20 years is a long time, but they've had a lot of rides and stuff since I've been over there. So I was like, okay, so it's just fun. I'm not be able to ride some of them big rides like it used to, but there's a lot of water rides and a lot of cool stuff over there. And then it's an animal park. You see some animals and stuff every day. So kids should enjoy it. And
Nah, you're gonna enjoy it too, man.
oh yeah, I enjoy it. They used to, man. Well, I know. Well, they used to when I was there. They used to have the brewery there. Well, that's before Busch Gardens and SeaWorld used to be owned by Anheuser-Busch back in the day, which they used to have a big brewery there. So you could do the brewery tour and used to get a free beer. They still have some. They have them beer. They have them called beer days, but it's not the same since Anheuser-Busch left it. Because you used to have the Clydesdales there and all that, and that was in the big brewery and all that. Now there's a big roller coaster road where the brewery used to be. But yeah, back in the day, it was really cool. It still was pretty cool, but I mean, it's a little different. It was, man. You go there and get a big frosty beer, right when you go in, free beer and all that. So it was a cool thing. But not really a beer drinker, but it was still, you get, anytime you get a free beer, you ain't gonna turn it down, especially being fresh. It was fresh, fresh right out of the brewery,
Yep.
So big old frosty, big old frosty. Yeah, back then, man, it was back when they had when it was still cool. They had the frogs and the Doobie Doobie. You remember Doobie Doobie Doo, the little penguin? Was the Bud Ice? You remember Bud Ice?
Yep.
You remember Bud Ice? Yeah, they don't. I don't even think they make it anymore. Bud Ice, and it was Bud Dry and all them good things down there's just Bud. We screwed that up, Buds. Wrong kind of Bud. But yeah. So it should be pretty cool. So guys, hit that like button if you can. It does help me out. It does. You know how it is. On your channels, every like helps out. It does help out. It does help the algorithms say, hey, it may draw people in here that's never been in here before. It's just a everyday life live, talking about life in general. But you still drive, man. You got a long Georgia. I think you like driving to here, man. When you driving.
It's like a 10-minute drive.
Yeah. You know what you need to do, man? When you come up here, we need to go live, and when you do the whole drive, man, from when you leave your house to here, and then we meet at the gate, man. When you come in, I'll like videotape you coming in.
Yeah, bro, that'll be awesome. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a phone holder and I'm gonna put it right
but you gotta let me know. Then we're gonna do it. I'm telling you, you get in there. I'll go out there and I'm gonna meet you at the meet you when when you come in. When there's Georgia.
You gonna meet me at
the gate? Or I meet you at the door.
Shit.
I have the gate open. You drive in, and I'm gonna have you and then right there when you get out of the car, you get a big hug. It's like the group hug, and then you see the camera. They're getting like your camera, my camera. Like,
oh wow, that sounds a lot of activity,
no, it's family, man. It's family, man. It's like Fast and Furious, man. Ludacris and Don and all them, man. They give hugs, man, at the party, man. It's family. We're family, man. It's no that other stuff, man. It's like you see when they all drive up in the cars and Fast and they give a hug, man. They don't, they shake hands and they give a hug, man. It's family, man. Family, man. Come on. He's
like you're cracking up over there.
It's family, man. It's family.
I know, bro. I'm just messing with you, bro. Just messing with you.
I'll have the Fast and Furious music playing. Say we're family.
Oh man, that Titanic music.
Family. Oh Lord.
Oh,
we're almost at that. We're almost at the 60-minute mark. So you
hey, bro, talking about that Titanic, bro. There's a lot of taboo in that shit, man.
Oh,
there's a lot of taboos and a lot of secrets, bro, that they're being discovered about Titanic.
Well, here's the thing about the Titanic, and this is then this a little, and then this goes into the it ain't conspiracy theories, but this is actually true facts because they were saying this, and you know your Facebook things all fact check it, but truthfully, when they were actually because I was reading this on a documentary, when they found the Titanic in 1985,
85.
85, 86, around that, yeah, around that.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a movie in 1981. You ever seen that? It's called Racing the Titanic. Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah.
Okay,
Supposedly they wanted to raise it,
yeah,
but they
but
didn't
see
have the
the problem
technology.
with that movie. See, they never they didn't find it to 85. That movie came out in 1980. See, they didn't know the Titanic cracked in half. They thought they just balloon things and raised the damn Titanic up. And until when they
Yep.
found it in 85, it was they saw it was cracked in half and pieces over there and pieces over here. So they was like, oh, that ain't gonna happen. But finding the Titanic was a cover up by the U.S. government because what it was, they was looking. There was two nuclear subs that was lost in the 60s or 70s or something like that. That they had them submersibles, so they wanted to go down and check them before they didn't want Russia or something, to find them before they did. So they used the Titanic to find the Titanic as a cover up. So cover up for that. So actually, they had another 10 days or something. So they actually found it. They did it like they were trying to find the Titan, but they actually was trying to find those two subs and checking them out. I guess they were nuclear subs, so they didn't want nuclear technology or something mess with or
They
something.
were covering
It was a
their
cover up.
ass up with
Yeah, it was
uranium.
a cover up. It was a cover up. Like most of your governmental things is all cover up. A lot of things when they say they're actually doing something, they're actually uh, doing something else. And I've heard of like this sub situation. Some other stuff was done while everybody was focused on the sub. Yes, it's weird, man. It's hiding stuff, so it's what it is. So they weren't going to say, "Oh, we're out looking for two nuclear subs that could be a situation." So they were like, "Okay." So that's the way this. All right, Dave's back. Let's see what Dave has to say here. I said Anakin versus Kylo. Who wins in the duel? Oh, Anakin. Anakin, definitely. I mean, it's even if he's Darth Vader versus Kylo, he'd still be Darth Vader versus Kylo because Anakin was way too strong. I mean, Kylo is just too. He's insecure. He's too. Yeah, I mean, you can just see what he is. He's strong, but he's not that strong. Plus, he just he was not completely fully trained. But I mean, yeah, Anakin definitely. I mean, the real here would be a good one. Anakin versus Luke, and I think if you put that, I think Luke probably would lose if he had to fight his dad as Anakin, not as Darth Vader, but Anakin. Because you got to look at Darth Vader, the Emperor locked. He weakened Vader a lot because Vader was not allowed, couldn't do a lot of stuff as he did when he wasn't as powerful when he was Anakin because he didn't want because Anakin could have overthrew the Emperor. I mean, if he would have still had his full power and all that, if he had his full train on, he would have overthrew the Emperor. So that's why it was the Emperor was his gain when he became Darth Vader. So he had him like lock and key. He had him like under control. He that suit was like a control suit for the Emperor. So, but yeah, definitely Anakin. Anakin, I think, has the edge against Luke. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That would be the tougher question. Anakin versus Luke, and I think Anakin would have probably overpowered Luke. But I mean, we may not never saw that. We might have had see the thing. See if Anakin. See that's the thing. If Anakin would not become Darth Vader, he probably would have overthrew the Emperor, and plus that would have been his son. And that would so Luke would have been his apprentice. That would have been interesting. See, that would have been very interesting because you always have in the Sith, you had if he would have stayed a Sith, you had the rule of two, and usually your apprentice always overthrows or kills their master and all that. You know how it always works. Usually, that's usually how it works, and that's why the Emperor Palpatine, sort of tried to put Vader in like a control spot. So that would have been interesting if Luke would have tried to kill his father to become the master. If Anakin would have killed the Emperor, and then Luke would have been born and made his appearance. That would have been a very interesting. That's a very interesting question. That would have been. I'd like to see what people's thoughts on that one. Tim, what do you think? Well, if Tim's still here, what would you think about that? That's a very good Star Wars question. If Tim's still here, I don't know. I'd like to see Nendroid ask this one, answer this one too. You ever see him on stream or something? If Anakin would have not become Darth Vader and overthrew the Emperor, and then Luke would have been born. Well, it'd been Luke and Leia, so we'd have had two. Would you think Luke would have tried to overthrow his father and kill him to become the master? That's a good question. So, anybody Star Wars buff out there, what's your thoughts about that one? That's a very good question. But those were the good old days. Now the Star Wars we get today are Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah, this is the thing about Kathleen Kennedy. We're not George Lucas doesn't matter in Star Wars anymore. Some statement she said, Disney, fire her ass. I don't give a crap what kind of PR problem is. Oh, we fire Miss Cat. I don't give a crap. Fire her ass. She needs to go. It would quit worrying about all these other things and get rid of the damn problem. I don't give a crap. It's like, oh, Disney fired a woman. I don't care. Fire her ass. She is worthless. She is the biggest piece of trash that ever's been in Hollywood. Get rid of her. I mean, she has supposedly, I haven't seen it yet, but she's probably ruined Indiana Jones. She has ruined everything. She's ruined Willow so bad that Disney got rid of the damn Willow series before I even got to see it. So get rid of her. Get rid of her. Don't sell Star Wars. Don't do this. Get rid of damn Kathleen Kennedy. Put her ass out the pasture. But that's the way it should be. I think Indiana does terrible, and it looks like I'm hoping she needs to be fired. They don't need to resign. She needs to be fired on spot. I don't know if he just have to walk on stage and escort her out the door, whatever it needs to done. He'd do it during Star Wars Celebration, or just fire her ass right in the middle of Fireworks Celebration, wherever it needs to take. I don't care what problem PR and how many liberal women's groups gets pissed off about, whatever. Get rid of her ass. She's a freaking problem, and just ruin. She has ruined it. I mean, that thing she said today about, well, we've moved on from George. How do you move on from George Lucas' story? He created the damn thing. You cannot move on from it. His damn vision. I mean, you can add stuff and change stuff, but destroying what's originally done, you cannot change it. See, fire resonates either way. I'd be happy anytime. That's the only thing. If it takes Indiana Jones the bomb to get rid of her, let it happen. Because we're not going to get another Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford is 80, 90 years old. It doesn't matter. It's done. They've ruined it. So if it takes it to bomb, that movie, the bomb, to get rid of her, let it bomb before you can get rid of her. Because that series is done. I mean, best thing is you could reboot it and make Chris Pratt or somebody else become the new Indiana Jones. That's what it is. Whatever. But yeah, that series that Harrison Ford is done. There's nothing else you can do about it. But I know George is quiet. He's like, I'm not gonna say nothing. You already home, George? Yeah, yes, George.
George, you what?
I said, you already home?
Yeah, man, I've been home.
You home, taking him a shower?
I'm gonna take a shower.
Yeah.
Wheels and Fur Entertainment.
Wheels and Fur, guys. Anybody watching Wheels and Fur Entertainment? Or you can check out my wife's channel, Lily. It's not just Lily Tucker. it's it's on my main page, guys. If you're subscribed to me, just go right there in the friend. Yeah, it's Tuckerverse family. It's like Tucker. I didn't say Fuckerverse. Tuckerverse family. That's my OnlyFans page, Fuckerverse. Yeah, right, George. I said Fuckerverse instead of Tuckerverse. I said that's my OnlyFans page, guys. Anybody wants to check that one out? But yeah, right there, first thing. And you can find her link, Ghostbusters or Back to the Future. Oh man. Mm. Mm. See, the only thing, as long as you take out Ghostbusters, it's gonna be a tough one. As long as you take out that, was that night, 2016 Ghostbusters movie, you can get rid of that one completely out of you. As long as that one's not included, as long as it's 1, 2, and the new one that came after Afterlife, and when you got the Firehouse one coming out. Uh, damn it, man, because I love both of them films. Ghostbusters is a freaking classic, but the original Back to the Future is too. So if you had to put them together, though, I would have to give it as a trilogy or I would have to give it to Back to the Future. Yeah, damn it. The original Ghostbusters. Okay, if you just do the first movie on both, damn. I'd have to give it a slight edge over Ghostbusters. A very slight edge. It's going to be close. But if you had to do it the trilogy on both without that 16 movie, I'd have to go Back to the Future. But it's going to be close. It's going to be a slight edge Ghostbusters. But what's going on? But it's going to be a slight edge on the Ghostbusters. I mean, that's just I love that original Ghostbusters. But I like I said, Back to the Future is one of my favorite damn movies too. So that would be a very tough one. Let me try to think. Let me try to think somebody. George, what do you think? George ain't so, Ghostbusters or Back to the Future?
Back to the Future.
Just the first movie. Just the first movie. Not the trilogy. Not the trilogy. Just the first movie.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I love. That's what I was telling him, Dave. I said I'm gonna give it to Ghostbusters, but very slight edge. But if you go the trilogy, I'd have to go Back to the Future over Ghostbusters. You do the three. If you watch all three. I was wish we could have got it Back to the Future 4. I wish we could have got it Back to the Future 4. But you can't really do it now. I mean, Michael J. Fox is like really, and I don't want him to do one now. I don't want no recast or nothing because I mean I hate see right now. Do not recast or nothing because leave it as Doc Brown. I mean, he's got old too. Just if they did one, they should have did it like 20 years ago, not now. He's in too bad of shape and all that. I wish we could have got it, but leave those alone. Don't redo it either. I do not want them to redo Back to the Future too, like a reboot or nothing. I want that's a movie I just want them to leave alone, and that's just she's already gone to bed, man. She's sleeping. Don't forget Afterlife. I hear it's good. Yo, Afterlife is good. See, I like that's the third one. See, that's what I see. That's one about them Ghostbusters. I gotta um. All right, I appreciate him coming in. The perfect place for I think it's me. I think it's saying he's by. Um. Let's see what I was gonna say. Um. See, that's what I was saying. The Ghostbusters. That's why I said the trilogy. I would consider Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2. Skip that 2016 crap, and then Afterlife. I consider that the three parts. And then we got the new one coming out this year. It's going to be Firehouse, or thing it's called. So it's going to be a four. It's going to be a four movie. I mean, we got that little, like I said, that one movie shouldn't even count for nothing. But let's see what let's see two other good movies. Let me try to think two good movies to be. Let me see what compare against. Trying to think. Let's see. Okay, E.T. or Grim. I mean, this one. How about E.T. or Gremlins? First Gremlins, not the second Gremlins. Don't. This is the first one. What do you think, George?
E.T.
E.T. over Gremlins?
Yep.
I like them, but I have to. Gremlins was one of my favorite things. In the 80s, I had Gremlins. I had whatever toys they had Gremlins. That was one of my things. I'd have to give it to Gremlins. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I loved E.T. though. I mean, that's not like the Back to the Future and Ghostbusters. It was just two of my really really good favorite movies. It'd be like Transformers and GI Joe. I was really into both of those, which I'd had to give it Transformers over GI Joe. Well, you got Transformers, Silverhawks, Thundercats, Voltron. Yeah, and that was all my stuff. I never got into Power Rangers. If anybody says Power Rangers, I never got into them. But all those other ones was pretty damn good. All right. Okay, here's one. Did you prefer the Disney characters or the Warner Brother characters? Cartoons. That would be Mickey Mouse versus Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck versus Donald Duck. Let's see what the hell else. Goofy versus Yosemite Sam. I'm just saying. Those. Let's say you got Pepe Le Pew, which wasn't canceled back then. Pepe Le Pew, Speedy Gonzales, the Roadrunner, all them characters versus Mickey Mouse. Which one would you prefer? Which one do y'all prefer?
Goofy.
You like Mickey Mouse? You like Disney over Warner Brothers?
Yeah, man.
Even as a kid, when it's a kid?
Well, as a kid, yeah.
I don't know. See, that's kind of fake. I liked them both, and I like when I was a kid. I went to Disney World a lot, but I probably watched more Warner Brothers than Disney. That's the thing. Well, think of it. The thing about Disney, unless you had the Disney Channel back in the 80s, you did not see much Disney cartoons unless you got the VHS things, because Disney freaking had everything. They did like movies. They had them in the vaults where you could never find movies and stuff. Now I remember a lot of those films, like movies that you could never find today, that Disney's hidden, like even Song of the South. I saw that when I was in the 80s as a kid in the theater. They had that actually in the damn theater, and I saw that in the theater as a kid. But like today, I got a copy of it. I had to get some thing from out of country because they got it where it's banned and all that. But Disney, they'll like Pinocchio or one of those, the original. They release it for a little bit on VHS, and then they say that we're putting it back in the vault. And damn, if you didn't have a copy of that thing and it disappeared, you wouldn't see that damn movie for 4 or 5 years. But Warner Brothers, WB, you saw the Bugs Bunny, even the old cartoons all the time, because they put them on ABC, NBC, not NBC, yeah, NBC and CBS on whatever channels there was. That was poor, really the cable channels, but they were really and Dad and Flintstones, you see the Flintstones, Bugs, Jets and stuff. But Disney really like hid their stuff, like you was if you didn't see it or didn't get it when it came out, boom, it was gone on you. But okay, what about or Scooby Doo? Remember you could see Scooby Doo like that all the time. Which they're all Hanna-Barbera. Well, Hanna-Barbera back then was separate. They wasn't owned by WB back then, but now WB owns Hanna-Barbera too. So they got that from Turner when they took over Turner. See, this was crazy. One time, Disney had a chance to buy Hanna-Barbera. They were going to buy Hanna-Barbera, and that'd been kind of strange. That was, I think, before Turner bought them. Bought them off because Hanna-Barbera was in negotiation to sell to Disney, and plus that was back when Jim Henson also was, which they own the Muppets now officially, but originally Jim Henson tried to sell the whole company, which would have been Sesame Street too. So Sesame Street would have been a Disney property too. But back in the day, how Michael Eisner and all that shit happened, so it's kind of fell through. But it would have been interesting to see is if Hanna-Barbera would have been, that would have been you could imagine Disney owning the Flintstones, the Jetsons, all those characters back, it came out back in the day, would have been a Disney property. That would have been interesting. See what actually would have had we had those characters in the Disney parks and stuff. But Phil, for Georgia, where you at? You hiding?
I'm in the throne, man.
You're in the throne, huh? You're in the throne. Well, we've been over 65 minutes, man. You wanna cut it off and then take a quick one and you do one on yours?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do one on mine.
Okay, but I was gonna say go get your shower and get your business done. I might have to do some business and all that good stuff.
All
And
right,
then give us like a 15, 20-minute break and then we'll do one on you do one on yours.
all right, man. Go ahead.
All right, guys. All right, guys. We're gonna take a quick break. Then we're gonna go on Georgie's channel, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Wheels and Fur Entertainment, go to Wheels and Fur Entertainment. Hit that subscribe, share, and like button. Hit that notification bell to know when we're going on. So probably about 20 minutes we'll be on there. But guys, hit a like if you get a chance. Hit that like button here. It helps me out. Please, if you're just watching, please subscribe. If you haven't, hit that notification bell. We usually try to do this thing during the weekends and stuff when Wheels of Fur Entertainment's not working, which works usually towards mid end week. So we've got a couple more days to probably get to hang out. We won't do Monday now because he's going to he's got to work Monday now. I was like, oh shit, that's normally we usually have a
Tuesday, man. Tuesday we can do.
well Tuesday. I can say Tuesday 4th of July. I mean, we'll have to do an early one because I got to take the kids to go see the fireworks in the evening. So, but we might do one after the fireworks. So, and then all that good stuff, and then but like I said, definitely the bar. We'll do one. We'll definitely do one tomorrow because it's Sunday, and then he doesn't have to work till late. You don't have to work till late. You don't have to go into late Monday, so you can do one tomorrow night then. But like I said, subscribe, share, like. Thank you for coming in, Dave, Johnny, all them. Appreciate you all coming in. Tim, check out these other, especially. I know Tim has a channel, guys. Check out Tim's channel, also Tim Talk. Go over there and get him a sub too if you haven't. Great, he's a great guy. He's always fun to hang out with me, and also if I get George to get him, if I can get his to go on StreamYard, I think Tim said he was wanting to do a stream tomorrow, so he's a cool guy to hang. He's a cool guy to hang out with. And George, I'll tell you, have fun on his channel, man. I'm telling you, he's a big Star Wars guy. Looks just like freaking Kylo Ren, man. If you ever see him, he's like his twin brother, man. So, but guys, thank you. Well, let me hit like 2 more minutes, and we'll hit it off at the 70-minute mark. So we'll go right at 70 minutes. But like I said, go check out George. Like I said, go check out George Wilson Fur. He has some great animal clips, funny clips, a lot of stuff around Miami, different things. Like I said, on my channel, if you get a chance, I just added some beach clips today. We went to the beach. There's a sea turtle thing. It's a pretty cool little sea turtle. I got a video of him. Got some manatees. Try to get. I had a good shot of a manatee, but I couldn't get my phone out in time. He was like almost on the shore. He almost tried to come on the shore. It was fun. He was about my son thought he was a big old rock, and then he started moving. He's like, holy crap! Yeah, that's a manatee. But some cool, like I said, cool shots of the beach. Some boats. I got to post them. I got a big old yacht. It went through the jetty there, so I got to post it later, and a couple other things. So check it out, guys. And then we got 1 minute. I'm trying to get that right at 70-minute mark. So, like I said, about 20 minutes later, we'll be over on George's channel. So hop on over there if you can, and we'll have a good time. Isn't that right, George?
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
Have a good time. Good. Have a good time. I'm gonna see what my dog's acting. Let's see, you doing all right? What's going on over there? She's sleeping too. My dog. She'll like pretend like she's chasing a rabbit or something. Or sleeping. You hear her in the middle of sleep. It's crazy. I got to record her doing that. It's funny. She'll be sleeping. She's in her little crib there, in a crate, and she'll be at night. She'll be sound like she's chasing a rabbit in there, but it's crazy. Now she'll start snoring just like my wife. So I have her or my wife snoring at the same time. So all right, guys, we hit that 70-minute mark, guys. We'll see you later. Peace.